So, smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the crips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the aerosol. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the crips, the cars.
Welcome to another live session at the lab. I am Al, joined by my brothers Marcus and Greg. What's going on, gentlemen?
What's up, fellas?
Last week I failed to mention before we go into things. We celebrated our 3-year anniversary doing this.
Mm-hmm. Went by fast, man.
I don't know how that happened.
Time flew.
Yes,
Doesn't feel like it's been 3 years.
Nah, it hasn't. But
It's been fun. Flies by when you're having fun.
You know it. You know it.
Oh,
so,
brother, before we start, man, rest in peace to Captain O'Hare, man.
And Desmond.
Desmond. It's been a wild week.
Yeah, from Sanford and Son. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So yeah, RIP to both of them. I mean, that's she was young, dude, 71,
bro. Yeah, I mean, I know she's iconic in a lot of stuff. I always remember her for Home Alone because that was like my childhood.
Did you see Macaulay Culkin's post?
Yeah, that was heartfelt, man.
Right, and you could tell that she was very close with everyone that she worked with in Hollywood just by their reactions. And yeah, she was mama to so many of us at this age group.
Yeah, and I've never heard, like, because we hear a lot of negative things about people in Hollywood or what have you. Oh, Juju, what's going on? What's going on, brother?
What's up, brother?
Oh, he thinks because his team in the playoffs, he can be happy. Right?
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna get into that. But never ever have I heard anything bad about her. Like her small role in The Last of Us is like the last thing I've seen her in outside of some commercials.
Mm-hmm.
But
she was great on Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. I
Awesome
heard she was.
Mm-hmm.
She's just great, period, man. She's just great, period.
She reprised her role in Beetlejuice just
yes, Beetlejuice. Yeah,
Beetlejuice. That was more, But Last of Us was more recent than Beetlejuice because Beetlejuice was a couple of years.
Yeah.
Speaking of Last of Us, before we move on, apparently they've removed Bella Ramsey from The Last of Us. I've seen like half a dozen posts about this. Something, I don't know how true it is, but I need to dive a little deeper into it. But I know the post read something about we don't care about your gender and blah, blah, blah. And, I don't know.
You raged it or legit?
I'm
unsure. I'm praying it's not legit.
That show's gonna take a hit with Pedro's character being killed off. It's definitely gonna hurt the show overall, in my opinion.
I'm praying it doesn't. Because
I mean, I know it's a part of the game too, but again,
and folks knew.
Yeah,
and folks knew he was gonna die. So like,
yeah, but it was a comfort phase for the show too at the time. Like it was the star power, if you will.
I want to see murder in this next season. That's what I want to see. Vengeance and murder.
It has been pretty soft for the most part.
Yeah, I need to see a lot of death this coming season.
If they go by how the game went, man, she's gonna forgive Abby. I think that's gonna make fans rage. So I think they might need to veer from the game and have her get revenge.
Let me ask this question: they're not going to become lovers, are they?
No, not from what I saw. Or I've never really played the game like that, but I've read about what the second game entailed. A lot of
that
people
would kind of be stick and twisted. Like you watch this chick kill your father figure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, I'm glad they don't end up together, but that would have been sick if they did.
But I mean, if you look at like from Abby's point of view, I think the second game is from her point of view. Like, I get why she would kill Joe. Yeah, exactly.
It's all about how well the show justifies it. Like big picture down. Like, yeah, it had its shock value so far. So now it's like, do they make it worth it? Like, you know what I mean? Like one of those, like, multiple times moving forward in the series, we'll be able to look back as that sort of being the, well, have they not, then this couldn't really be, type of shit. Like, I feel like It's their standing point. And yeah, they probably, if he would have been as popular as he was at that point, just as an actor and things going on, like put this a year forward, they probably wouldn't have killed him so easily.
That's true. That's true.
I'd pray for good things when the show comes back.
Like Juju said, the second game was somewhat hated because of that story. And then, like I said, with her not exacting revenge, like forgiving. But if you look at it from Abby's point of view, like, who wouldn't have done what she did? Like, you killed my dad. So, you know.
Yeah. Kind of falls under that same thing. Like, had we started following Negan before Rick, you know, we might have thought Negan was the good guy. I mean, granted, in all honesty, when you see what happened to Negan, you know, you understand why he went the route he did. You know, I mean, but exactly. Yeah, I get it. I get it for sure.
But hopefully she's not replaced though. That's stupid if they were to replace
I'm praying she doesn't get replaced because she's a really big part of the show. And I mean, like, who would you get to replace her? With the work that she
write the show at that point. You can't replace it.
That would be
not for that role.
Stupid. I'm praying it was just something that, you know, people were just tossing up there because of their hating on it. But I know you wanted to talk about this, little bro, so you know, I guess let's just get into it. The Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to say I watched the ladies, and when you explained why the ladies were dressed up the way they were, so I'm going to say this. I don't know how much you guys know about Saudi and how things go down in Saudi, but I've had people close to me work contracts over there, and I wasn't playing when I told you them Saudi niggas are gay. All right. If you're a pretty dude, you gonna get your booty invaded in Saudi Arabia. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So you pretty much want to go there kind of rough looking. You don't want to be a pretty nigga in Saudi Arabia because you're going to get your booty invaded straight up. So it helps me understand why they would want their women to be covered up and their men to be exposed, just like the wrestling event. I'm pretty sure Gunther gave him a good show walking out there in his man panties like he do.
I thought it was
you had all these bitches. Fuck a cultural thing, man. They treat their women like shit over there.
No, I know they do. I mean,
no, that has nothing to do.
It explains why, because they love niggas.
Well, it has. I mean, like, look, without getting too specific to that region, what that's coming from though has to do with like what all of the holy, like the Quran, the Bible, and so on says is, if you can see their flesh and you can cover it over their flesh, they are no longer pure. So the moment that another man can lay eyes on her, it is no longer pure. Like we look at over here in America in today's day and time, oh, is she a virgin? Right. And we don't even give a fuck about that. In fact, if she is a virgin, you probably don't want to fuck. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, but over there to them, that shit is sacred as fuck. So that's what that's about. But they're starting to get liberal.
A man's booty isn't sacred.
So, clearly not.
If you a pretty nigga going over there in Saudi, you know, fuck the religion shit. I don't give a fuck about all that. Those niggas like to rape niggas. That shit disturbs me.
Dominant shit.
You know what I mean? Now, granted, hey, you know, those wrestlers took the money. Cool. I ain't gonna hate you for it. You know what I mean? Shit, they handing out money over there in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. But their deal with Saudi, like,
but it helped me to understand why they appreciated the men walking out there in their man panties, because those niggas.
But I mean, think about it though. Like,
and nothing wrong with being gay. I'm just saying.
I think the first show they did was 2018, or maybe before that. But at one point, they didn't even have women wrestling on the cards, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, they couldn't even be wrestling.
Like they've come along.
There was women in the audience. That was something I noticed, Marcus. They actually had women in the audience. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Faces not covered. Their heads were covered, but their faces weren't. But, you know, I know you're going to hate on this perspective out. I actually appreciated watching the Women's Royal Rumble without that factor being in play. Would I want to watch it every time like that? No. Let's just be real. But in that particular situation, because like I was on the road and I seen your little messages about, yo, what's up? I'm fucked up. And I'm like, oh yeah, they in Saudi. So the girls are probably all covered up. And I saw it and I was like, okay, I get it. But
last night's Women's Royal Rumble is the highlight of the entire program. Like, honestly, every other match, and we can get into it a little further, but the only one that kept me on edge and watching this shit the whole time was the Women's Royal Rumble. Just in terms of they were hitting everything pretty good. And
look, I'm just saying the Soul Snatcher move would have looked way better if she was wearing a bikini. Awesome. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I said, I'm like, hey, babe, I said, all these bitches got their clothes on wrestling. She was, I was like, man, get the. But yet, you're going to have these niggas in their man panties. But yet, I'm not. You going to tell me you a man's man? No. You're gay.
No, but I'll agree with you in this. In the one point, like, I don't think that cats necessarily should be in underwear. Like, I understand back in the day that was a thing, but I mean, I don't look at the wrestling for any of that anyway. So it doesn't really.
I mean, when I'm watching the ladies, the dudes I can give a shit about. You know what I mean?
No, but even the women is like Rick said, like they haven't gone back and like digested it, rewatched it. Like it definitely was the highlight of the whole event. It started a little slow, but once it picked up, it got really good. So Ruka,
dude,
like you
mentioned, what was that black girl's name that was kicking ass?
Last Legend. Yeah,
boy. Last was coming. Listen, they made Rhea and these girls look small. Like even that new NXT girl that has that Lita vibe about her with the blonde hair and shit, looking like Uma. I was like, damn, this girl, this is going to be something to watch.
Yeah, and Lash was in the WNBA, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she's WNBA.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was gonna win.
I mean, I wouldn't have been upset. I kind of figured Liv was gonna win, considering how they set it up throughout the months, and like with Bianca not being back, I was like, well, Liv's probably gonna win, and she should have. Like it makes sense.
Liv is the top drawer right now for the females for all the different things. The up and comer right behind her is Becky, but just in general, the women's division, right? I feel like a broken record when we keep talking about this, but every time I watch them, they just get better and better and cleaner and cleaner. This fucking Juju, I swear.
I know.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look,
it sucked watching them without their outfits. Like Stephanie Baker and Rhea Ripley definitely make it like, oh my God, what was I watching? Where's that booty?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, the ladies are extremely athletic. Io Sky, like she's a beast, but it just looks better when they're in their bikinis, man. You know,
I take away
Texas or whatever. You know, hey.
I mean, my takeaway is like, I didn't like how this looked as like going into next year, it being WrestleMania being in Saudi. Like, I didn't like how this event went. For it to be their biggest.
It seemed a little.
Did you notice how they weren't really full? Like I know they just built this stadium. They built this bitch 3 weeks. They started construction on this stadium 3 weeks before the event. So that's how fast they built it. I was scared this shit was gonna break. Right. Yeah. Okay. That said, when you look up in the stands, at first I thought it was me like being racist, like they're all wearing the fucking rats on their head. But if you really look at the lights, most of those chairs are empty. Like not the first level, but second and third level, most of them are empty. Like it's a bad look. Like it was a bad look last night.
My man said keep Nia Jax in a full suit. I mean, look,
I
say keep Charlotte Flair in a full suit too.
I know, man. Keep that shit away, dude. That's a dude. It's a dude.
You know, like because.
But like them getting a WrestleMania before like London or like Paris or something, like it's I don't know. It just I get it. The money that they're being offered is kind of like you have to accept it, but
some of that shit is life changing. Even if you're getting paid here, those Saudis, those boy raping motherfuckers are paying money.
They got crazy money. Like these
deals. Listen, 35 years ago, we created 1,000 Saudi princes just by giving them gold and oil ownership to these fields. So now you're looking at 30, 35 years later, right? Look, take one of us fools. If somebody would have came in and been like, look, you're just a normal dude, but now all of a sudden you're a fucking millionaire prince, dude, bitches are kissing your ass, changes perspectives. Now you're dealing with like what they're going to do for fun. You know what I mean? Saudi's putting up bread. Like just look at that. Look at the images from when they started building the stadium 3 weeks ago to just now. Like this the city structure right around it. Metro boomed in 3 weeks. Like it went from like a quiet spot to Times Square.
I don't know. Like I feel like a Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series to a degree. Like these are like these big events. Like these are like their Super Bowl events. And I'm like, I get the money part, but you want to put it in a place that, for one, deserves it. For two, is going to show out. Not to say that the fans didn't, go crazy, but like you watch them in like France, like the shit that happens there, or anywhere in Europe, like they go ape shit for these events because they don't get them that often. I'm like, they have like 4 to 5 shows,
but in those places, they're not. In those places, they're not prudes the way they are in some of these other places. I mean, even here, it's kind of PG.
But the finish
you're killing me, Lewis. You're killing me.
I know.
Freaking Gunther retiring AJ.
Did he? Like, was that not awkward as fuck?
Yeah, he's not leaving. He's gonna leave WWE. I don't think he's retiring.
Well,
I think
they're announcing it. They're announcing it as an official retirement because, like, I thought when they did the whole shit last night, right? Like, it kept leading up like he was going to be retiring, and then when he like didn't do it, he didn't do it. When he didn't put the flat, when he didn't put the, I was up telling my old lady and shit. I'm like what if he doesn't put the gloves down? If he doesn't put the gloves down, he didn't officially do it, and they're trying to write a whole new storyline. But then he did this awkward like walk away and put the gloves back on, and they're still announcing today that he retired. So like they didn't come back with some like, oh, he decided not to retire shit. No, they're like saying he retired. But they just do it in the ring and cried and put the gloves back on.
He should just come out and be like, nah, bro, I ain't retired.
Yeah,
fuck that. I want to wrestle until the end of the year. Like, what are you gonna do?
I fell asleep halfway through that match.
And then like to finish it, the men's rumble, Roman winning, cool. My only
Roman won? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Roman wins.
Is they hype these events, like especially like the big ones, like they hype them so much, and then when it gets time to the event, you're like, it was good, but you said it was gonna be life changes. There's gonna be all these returns, all these surprises, and like the Bella twins is the Powerhouse Hobbs, cool. I'm excited about him. From AEW, I love that, but I don't know, man. I was expecting more. But when they
these dudes from NXT, like they debuted some good guys. Let me tell you where they fucked up, Marcus. To your point, I'm going to tell you right now, is they built up the event, but they didn't put the steam into the event. So, exactly. Like we had these scenarios where like it took Jay the entire time between fighters getting released to get to the ring. And then sometimes it was like 30 seconds. That's what I'm getting at. The woman's match, right? They actually had that shit like coordinated and things fired the way it should, minus a few little misses on some moves. They fired well. The men's Royal Rumble, they like again. This is like the second fucking showing on Paramount, and both have been. I mean, on Disney, on Hulu, or on ESPN or whatever. It's been ass both times.
Choppy, yeah. I don't know. I mean, some of the surprises, like a lot of that is just the fans, like hyping shit up too. But also out of Triple H's mouth, hey, you're gonna have these surprises. You can't miss this event, blah blah blah. But then you have like Women's Evolution last year. They had no build, no hype. Might have been the best show of the year. Or was it not Clash in Paris? It might have been Clash in Paris.
It was Clash in this year. It was Clash in Paris and Clash in wherever they went there next week.
Night of Champions was awesome. They didn't hype these at all. They just went into them and they were actually good events. So I don't know. And another thing, like it was like 10 o'clock there when they started this event. So it didn't end as like 2 a.m. So for the fans aspect, like I understand them being a little bit gassed and tired. Like 2 a.m, that's late for anybody. But they did that so too early for us, because it started.
If they were anywhere else, they would have been able to snort a line of cocaine and get right back to it.
Fucking hell.
I mean,
but over there in that prudish, those Dune Coons don't allow you to drink. They think smoking weed is drugs. Like, you know what? Go fuck yourselves. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Fuck them. Fucking raping mother. You know what? You know what else? Not only was that underwhelming, boxing was underwhelming last night, with the exception of one thing in boxing. You know what? Let me roll clip, baby.
Please be the one where his hair gets flipped.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw
it. It is much
head off hair off of his head.
That's a whole goddamn hair off his head.
Come on, Gerald Miller. They're about to. He punching his head off hair off of his head.
He said in the interview that his barber had like cut his hair by accident, so he had to cut it all off, and they just put the toupee thing in like the day of or something.
You know, that's bullshit, number one. And two, I almost sent this pic to y'all and been like, I thought we were all good with it being okay to be bald. Like, what the fuck?
Look. Juju, I watched boxing after the UFC. The only one I caught the clip of this. I literally thought somebody was playing.
Yeah.
And that shit just kept getting played over and over and over.
Never seen that before.
Here's my... I don't know what it is about certain men. If you're losing it, just shave it.
That's what I mean. That's okay now.
Now, and I want everyone to picture this. If Donald Trump were to step into the ring and got hit in the face like that, you would see the exact same thing.
We've seen it in the 90s with him. So,
so like, he ended up winning the fight though. He threw his toupee into the audience and he won the fight.
Because had he lost and that happened, oh man,
that's
memes, a wrap. That's retired.
Those memes have hit my fucking For You pages. I mean, like, dude, there's so many fucking memes about this. Now he's in a fucking convertible. It's convertible. It's just fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, it's just.
And he threw his barber under the bus, man. Like, that's crazy. Like,
you know what? Hey, homie, that ain't your barber, dog. That ain't your barber.
That's you, dog.
That's you. That's just natural.
That's you. That's you. That ain't your barber. You know, if I was the guy in the ring with the mic interview, I would have been like, nah, dog. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Listen, you playing that. You ain't gluing good enough. So,
my thing is just shave it. You know, what's his name? Jaylen Brown over there staining people's clothes. Just shave it. You know what I mean? Just if you're losing it, just shave it.
You're rich. Go to Turkey. Get the hair treatment. The hair system.
Pretty sure. I mean, like, without sounding too racist, white boy here. Yeah,
he did have the hair on the sides. Then he had the Sherman Hemsley on the side.
That's what I'm saying. They all sported the Hemsley back then.
The thing is like, you know, dude, when the shit,
even white boys,
the part where he was the part that was faded into it was still there. It was just like,
yes. There was artists. I'm like, if he's calling out his barber, like his barber did a good job. I hope you tip that motherfucker good. He tipped him over here. Like, you can't do nothing about the 300-pound dude punching the shit off the top of you. Like,
is it his barber's fault that the glue didn't hold? Maybe he was a little too sweaty. I mean,
I'm bringing that up with the manufacturer at best. His barber was the man. I hope he threw him like 10 stacks since he won.
Like, damn, dog, just shave your head. But Keyshawn Davis won his fight. The dude that he fought last night was undefeated. He was talking cash shit to Keyshawn. And dude, he said peeled his mustache.
Exactly, Jew. Like every single meme like applies. It's not stereotyping, it's real.
Keyshawn put this. I didn't get to see the fight, but Keyshawn put this dude down via body shots. And he called out Devin Haney because I guess apparently that homo's dad's been in Keyshawn's DMs talking shit, so he called out Devin Haney for the next fight. So we'll see if Devin Haney cries about getting his ass whooped and whatever.
The White House fight?
No. Boxing
needs
new stuff. Yeah.
And the main event for boxing last night was Teofimo Lopez from Brooklyn, New York, versus what's that kid's name from Newark, New Jersey? Shit, his name escapes me. But he's undefeated. That one stayed on though. That other one was glued on tight for Tracy. What is that kid's name? And I feel bad I forget it. But either way, he's boring. He's undefeated. He's a champion in 4 weight classes. He took Teofimo's belt. Oh, there you go. Shakur. Thank you. I don't know why I forgot his name. But after the fight, I mean, Shakur put on a shutout. Teofimo may have gotten 1 round, but nothing about that fight was considering how much Lopez was hyping up the fight was garbage. I mean, granted, Shakur put a shutout. I mean, he shut him down. Lopez got away of talking shit because I don't know if it was Bud Crawford that he called a monkey and waving a banana at him. When Bud Crawford came face to face with him, Teofimo was like singing a different tune. So I mean, you know, he's got a little bit of a bitch in him. You know, he likes to run his mouth, but I know he is for boxers because, you know, he was concerned about, was it Ryan? Ryan was talking about being raped in the woods or whatever that was, that fiasco.
That wasn't him that came to his back.
What's that?
He did come to his back.
But yeah, such a boring fight. And then as far as the UFC, I think I started paying attention when the heavyweights were at it and how disappointing that was. 3 big men. It goes to a decision. They're boring as fuck. They're gassed out in the 3rd round. So it's like, my question is, even though you're heavyweights, what, you guys don't train? Like at 3 rounds, it looks like you fought 5. And at that point, the fight just looked horrible, which is why I'm a big advocate for, you know, let these fighters have oxygen when they go to the corner. You know, they'll still be exhausted.
Let them have oxygen and have longer breaks too, so you can get more rounds.
You know?
There's so many fights that should have only been 3, and there's a lot of fights that should have been 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that heavyweight fight was just due to the co-main event where it was the Frenchie versus the Brit. Of course, I'm going to root for the Brit. I don't root for anything French.
The whole round too, or on the ground.
By the 3rd round, Lewis, they were fucking holding each other. Like Tai Tuivasa, if he had stepped back and just like if he was in shape and had just stepped back and threw punches, he would have been able to knock dude out. Yeah. I mean, the heavyweight division in the UFC has always lacked. Always lacked. Because when Tim Sylvia can be your champ for like 5 fucking years, you know the division. And then Randy Couture can move up. You know that division is just weak.
Yeah, it's been weak for a very long time.
John Jones.
Good. And then,
like the only heavyweight that's in shape and never looks tired after 5 rounds, unfortunately, he's a fucking Frenchie, is Cyril Gane. No other heavyweight.
Like Aspinall looks good for the most part. I mean, he'll get gas, but
but Cyril Gane, you'll never. I mean, he's either going to get beat up or he's going to finish you.
Yeah,
and John Jones is the only one to make him look silly.
And they would be considered smaller heavyweights, right? Like I know they're like over the weight, but they're not like these 330-pound dudes.
No.
Oh, and
we haven't seen Aspinall past the second. Like I don't think past the 3rd round. Yeah.
What's the boy's name that was champ for a while there? The firefighter. They considered the best heavyweight in UFC history. I can't remember his name though. The one that
firefighter.
I think he's a fireman. The DC beat and then lost 2 twice.
Oh, from Ohio. What's his name?
I cannot remember his name though.
Yeah, he beat DC twice.
Stipe. Yes,
Thank you,
Juju.
Juju.
You are on point right now. Stipe. Yeah.
Thank you, Lewis.
Stipe.
It pays to be a Patriots. It pays to be a Patriots fan in your early 20s. You're just like chilling at the house and know what's up.
But he's like a smaller heavyweight too, though.
Yeah, he's a smaller heavyweight too.
Yeah.
DC was
But
a smaller, but see, DC before coming into the UFC beat
Was a
legitimate heavyweights. He was a smaller heavyweight that beat legitimate. I mean, dude, John Jones and Cyril Gane and Francis Ngannou for a while made that heavyweight division exciting. Other than that, it's the little dudes, man.
Like Orlowski had a moment where he was like killing it.
Yeah, till you touch the chin.
But it's like
he's a nigga, boy.
Across the world, the heavyweight division has always been better than it is in the UFC for some reason. Like other promotions. Because
Fedor
are good. Yeah.
Nobody knows about Fedor over here, but Fedor was a monster.
He would have killed every heavyweight that the UFC was putting out back then.
In his man panties, too. Looking like
and Crow Cop, by the time Crow Cop got here, he wasn't the same fighter.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Crow Cop. That dude, if he leg kick you, that's a coma for 2 weeks. If he leg kick you right in the head, you're in a coma for 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
But he got his own medicine. Who was it? Gonzaga? That looked like he looked like a Spanish ape.
He did.
He looked like a Spanish ape. He was hairy like one too.
Oh yes, Juju, good call.
Yeah, you know what?
Killing.
But see, Kane was a pure wrestler, so those guys, the only reason why they were in shape is how hard they went at each other in practice. That's why they were always injured. They were always injured because of how hard they would go at each other in practice. But yeah, Cain Velasquez, definitely. I mean, dude, the way he made Brock Lesnar look silly.
That was bad. I didn't even mention Brock. Like Brock had his moment where he was the guy. Brock. And then Junior Dos Santos. If Brock would have had some boxing to go along with his athleticism and strength, bro, he would have been.
Brock wasn't a bitch that was scared to get hit. He'd have been all right, but he was a bitch that was scared to get hit.
He wasn't a boxer, Al. He was a collegiate wrestler. Yeah, like if he was a boxer, Brock would still probably to this day. Like I honestly is a fucking much of a beast as he was in his UFC time and all of that. Listen. Today, he's scary to me today. Before he looked like a fucking character before, like animated. Now, I would be like, if I saw that dude in the street, you know what I mean? Like, I'm walking the other way.
Brock had 3 good fights in the UFC, maybe. Okay? One of the guys he lost to literally gassed out. What's his name? Shane Carwin? Gassed out. But Shane was whooping that ass.
Shane was stuck.
Brock took a beating.
Shane, yes. Brock showed that he could stay in there, because he was getting punched clean for a whole round. Like he was just literally getting hit the entire
and not
round.
hitting. Yep.
But when you barely
went right back.
Yeah, it was like that.
That's fucked up, Lewis. That's fucked up.
Hey, like you said, at that weight, nobody beats Volk. He don't lose. Not at that weight.
No, not at that weight. Not at that weight. He'll dude. I don't know what to say. Like we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in a minute. But yeah, Brock. When you let a guy like Overeem beat you, Overeem is one of the great strikers. But when you look at his win-loss record,
it's terrible.
When you let a guy like that say, "Hey, I've watched Brock fight," and this is Overeem's word, he doesn't like to get hit. Now, I am going to agree with you guys. If Brock had boxing, if Ronda Rousey had boxing, they probably would still be dominant today.
Yeah.
But because they pushed her in a different direction. Ronda's boxing, like Ronda just, I don't know who told her she could box.
Her coach, he gassed her up after she knocked no girl out, Beth Correa. It's like, oh yeah, you could throw hands with boxers. It's like, oh, can you? And you went in there with a real boxer, kickboxer, Holly Holm, and that was it. Hey, listen, I know it's your coach, but you don't always got to listen.
She was out of shape, though, for that fight. Let's be real. She wasn't ready for that fight.
Look, I called it when Holly Holm put her to sleep. I told everybody Holly Holm was going to put her to sleep.
I knew it, too. Holly Holm is a boxer, champion. It was like this, and especially if Ronda goes in there with that game plan, like I'm gonna stand up and trade. It's not gonna last.
McGregor had wrestling.
I mean, to be fair, McGregor's wrestling was better.
Even if McGregor didn't have wrestling, takedown defense, bro.
Yeah.
Because all I'm going to say is Chuck Liddell. Nobody knows that Chuck Liddell is a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Legendary. Joe Rogan knows. Legendary.
That was his thing.
Legendary. All right. Nobody knows that Chuck Liddell has a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You would never know that. But his takedown defense,
bro. Who took him down?
He'll put you to sleep. Look better.
Nobody took him down in his prime that I can remember. I mean, after he was getting knocked out a bunch, then yeah.
I think Randy dragged him down. I think Randy Couture dragged him down, but he popped right back up and then put hands to face. I think Tito may have got him down for a split second, but then again, you saw how that ended. Hands to
Randy's
face.
like all-time wrestler, so
that's Captain America, bro.
Yeah, like Randy gonna get you on the ground. It's gonna happen
because that's what he does. That's what he does. But man, this shoulda, woulda, coulda. But going back to the card, the Filthy Frenchie won via TKO. Going into the main event, going to go back to what you were saying earlier about the Royal Rumble, underwhelming. For me, this card was underwhelming. Like the co-main event, I give those guys, they were going at it. Cooker got beat up. Cool. The main event, when Diego Lopez fought Volk the first time, he had a very short camp. Very short camp. This time around, he had a full camp. And Diego Lopez is a beast. If anyone was going to take the belt, it would have been him.
Yeah.
But Volk literally did what Shakur did to Teofimo Lopez. Pretty much pitched a fucking shutout. Not in fantastic fashion, but pitched a shutout nonetheless.
Yeah, just dominant fashion.
So I don't know, man. Like these two Paramount cards have been, there have been some good fights the first time around, just not a full blown good card. I mean,
that's all of them, though. They got
this
that's how it's always been.
Like for the numbered events, these are a bit. They're both a bit underwhelming. For the I like the fight nights will probably be really good.
The fight nights have been
last
better.
Week wasn't that bad though. Last week wasn't that bad. I mean,
there were a couple of good fights that made up for it last week, but for the most part, as far as like a strong card,
not yet. Yeah. We haven't seen that banger card yet. But I mean, they're 2 weeks deep.
And Juju, for that reason, it's because those undercard guys want to make it to the main card. That's why they're looking as good as they do under there. Which is why those undercard fights are better.
College ball too. I've long. You used to see 65-fucking-yard field goals in college ball all the time because the motherfuckers are trying to get a job.
Yeah, Lewis. That's why your boy was illegally streamed. I mean, now that we don't have to do it anymore, I'm going to say it. Like, yeah, dog. There was no way I was paying for those events last year.
You kidding me? I did not pay for a single UFC event outside of maybe like paying the tip at the bar.
Yeah,
but now that they have this deal, they know that they don't have to like put on these great cards anymore. Now that they have this Paramount,
they weren't before though. Yeah, you get like 4 a year.
There were plenty of great cards before.
I'm saying they're going to be there now too. All I'm saying is not every card is going to be bangers, right? Okay, just because it just started, did they come out the gate? Not. I mean, they had Sean O'Malley and Patty the first night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of like star power and draw,
and it looks like they went away from
real fighting. It's real fighting, so you can't. It's just like a horse race. You know what I mean? Like it could be amazing or it could be shit. It's not WWE's. It's not going to be fireworks every week.
Even WWE.
That's the thing, man.
Expectation
they put on yesterday.
That's whatchamacallit. Like Dana White's plan has gone down both weeks because Patty was his guy. They trying to push Patty to be the next McGregor. He went in there, got beat up. Lopez, I know he wanted Lopez to win this fight to push him as the next guy. Went in there, got beat up. It's like,
and they went away from the formula.
He's gonna learn why they fucking script shit.
Dana might want to.
They usually have 2 championship fights on some of these cards, which kind of draws. It looks like they've gone away from all that. And And like you said, they're trying to push some of these guys. But look, Patty and Gaethje, that was a great fight.
That was that was an awesome fight.
And now Gaethje is going to be put on a whole new level now too. Like, watch there's like the next fight they're already booking him at. It's like he's already twice the superstar that he was before that fight.
All these guys that have had the interim belt as of late have not unified or have not been able to unify.
They just keep having these
Gaethje is one of them.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I don't
know. That has to happen now, right? Like, he's the interim champ. He's the champ.
Popularity of the sport, though, will bring more competitors in, and I think that will start to level out. Like, how many people you have in the weight. See, like right now, you'll have less like crossover weight division scenarios, and unifications won't be necessary because each division will be so specific.
Because who's been the champ for a year but's been hurt and hasn't defended, and they're calling for his belt? Yeah, Ilia Topuria is gonna.
Ilia's gonna.
Yeah. Patty, here's the thing about Patty in that fight. Patty made the big mistake. Hey, dude, I mean,
that is Dana's
as
dream.
far as the White House is concerned, Lewis, John Jones is the only American fighter that is guaranteed to win on that White House card. Now, I'm against having that event at the White House. I think this is all fucking clown, coonery, buffoonery bullshit.
Of course it is, bro.
Nonetheless,
spectacle.
We don't really have American champs like that. Kayla Harris is hurt. And John Jones, again, would be the only guaranteed American to actually win a fight. Because there's nobody beating John Jones. Nobody. But I don't know if they're working that out. I know there's some shit going on. But, yeah, he would like to have that. But, I mean, dude, if Gaethje is going to be on that White House card, and he's probably going to get beat up on that White House card.
They can have Sean fight on that White House card against Peter Yan.
And then Peter Yan's going to beat him up.
Nah, bro. Sean.
No, they won't. I'm telling you.
Bro.
Sean O'Malley's not automatic, man. Y'all sleeping on Peter Yan. Peter Yan.
No. I know he's a beast. Bro. I know. I'm just saying this is a better fight for him.
And Sean O'Malley has no ground game. Sean O'Malley has no takedown defense. Peter Yan has both those things.
Just gotta put hands on Peter, man. On Peter Yan.
And as soon as Peter touches his chin, it's night, nigga. Night.
I don't know, bro.
Sleeping on the Sugar Show.
Look,
you're sleeping on the Sugar Show, man.
Last year when he was all in his social media shit and all that, blah blah blah, different story. Then this year, right now, he's on his point.
Max.
Yeah, that'll be a good fight though. Just to watch.
That's gonna be a war.
Nah. Sorry, Juju. I know that's what it seems like. That's what everybody want to say. I don't think so, man. Dude, I think it's Sugar Show time.
Peter Yan's hands,
bro,
is ridiculous. And
Peter Yan
ever since Sean has stopped smoking weed, he ain't been right.
But Yan lost to Aljamain, right? I know with the illegal knee, but then they fight again,
and Peter Yan worked him.
I thought that O'Malley took the belt from
he might be
Aljamain.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't think they fought. I don't think he fought Aljamain twice.
I thought that, or maybe he have to go. Did he have to go back to the back of the line after that? I mean, I know it was a bogus kind of way to lose the belt.
Yeah.
I like that fight better for O'Malley than Merab. Like, if he fights Merab again, we already saw what that's going to look like.
Merab's going to, I'm telling you, man.
He's just going to ragdoll him around. See?
It was a decision. But I'll tell you right now, it's not happening again.
And O'Malley gave Aljo work when he took that belt from him. He gave him all the work. I just say this. If it's a stand-up competition, I put my money on Sugar.
Yeah. Number one, Yan has a loss. Dude, if you see Yan's hand
for a loss.
And again, I'm going to say this. Sean O'Malley has no ground game and no takedown defense.
He might now.
He has no takedown. He does not. You know these niggas don't work on that.
I know.
Because they think, the Sugar Show's all about these hands. But yet, what did Merab do? What happened with those hands?
He ragdolled him. He ragdolled him.
Mm-hmm. Like a little bitch because he got no
Peter
takedown.
Yan's not doing all that. Peter
Yan will do
that.
that to him. Peter Yan will do that to him.
Honestly, though, we need to see Yan and Marav again. Because not that it was a fluke, but like Marav was champ for so long, I feel like he deserves a rematch, like an instant rematch.
He deserves a rematch.
I don't know. He did not look scared last week.
It's true. O'Malley looked like he's ready, man.
Yep. Tell you, man, O'Malley getting beat up. Look, the only American fighter that is a guaranteed win is John Jones. Nobody else.
No,
Kayla Harris, maybe. Maybe.
Not against Amanda.
Not against Amanda. I mean, that depends on which Amanda we get, though. Do we get the Amanda that fought Pena the first time, or the Amanda that beat Pena up the second time?
I need the Lioness to show up.
So, like, yeah. So again, John Jones is the only guaranteed win. To not have him on that UFC card, Dana White's a dick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pay whatever money you need to pay. You know, you got it.
They pretty much made it clear now. Money is not an issue now.
Like Sean Strickland come back, and
who?
Sean Strickland. He's not a guaranteed win, but hey, it's gonna be entertaining.
Right? He would be someone good to get watched beat up in the fucking White House lawn.
Oh man!
Well, trying to get Poirier
on the love.
Trying to get Poirier to come out of retirement. if they put Gaethje Ilya on that card, like then that's just come on. What are we doing? What are we trying to do here?
Just watching an American get beat up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nah, see, Juju. That's
I thought we determined that Nunez is the man though already.
That's Juju at AOL.com.
No, Kayla's wrestling is fantastic, but Amanda's striking is as good as her wrestling is.
But even if Amanda's on the ground, Amanda is also a ground specialist.
Yes.
So the wrestling, the jiu-jitsu, that could be an entertaining thing, which is why that fight was going to be.
But like you said, it depends on which Amanda it is. Like if she's had this layoff, if she's not at her level, then yeah, Kayla is definitely one that could do it. But I agree, though. There's not really Americans that you can bank on that would be winning at the White House.
And there are plenty that are going to get.
You can't have it like that. This is not the Third Reich, my friends. We have to look like the underdog here. Come.
No,
but even we don't have anyone that looks like an underdog that has that beast that John Jones has.
Mm-mm.
But since America is a bully, John Jones is a bully. We need to represent America the way that America likes to represent itself, like a fucking bully. John Jones should literally be seen sniffing 2 lines of coke, making that entrance, and then kicking ass.
Oh, Max. He's not
Max
a guarantee.
Holloway,
though.
he's not a guarantee though.
He's close though.
He's entertaining. He'd be an entertaining one.
Depending on who he's fighting too. Like if he depends, because he can get work too. But that Oliveira fight is gonna be cool though.
Ooh, Bryce Mitchell.
When is that fight? What is it? Max Holloway and Oliveira. Is that March? Was that? No, that's February, right?
Yeah, Gaethje's only lost to champs, and Ilya is a champ.
Yeah, Ilya is dangerous, very dangerous.
That
Oliveira and Max. I know it's a BMF fight. Is that the next numbered event, or is that next week or something?
I'm unsure. I don't even know if that's a numbered event.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they would make the BMF a numbered event.
I mean, Dana, he'll have an interim fight for a belt that doesn't even need an interim champ just to have a 5-rounder. It's so stupid. Like every division has interim champs at this point. Like what for?
Because even in the fight nights, the main, I don't know if they, I could be wrong. Because even in the main events, they would have the last fight be 5 rounds.
It's a nice number.
Okay.
Next numbered event, the co-main is to be determined. Think so.
Wow, that's crazy.
All right. Now,
appreciate you guys helping out because it's like we forget.
Hey, look, I'm an old ass man.
Matt here. Matt is usually the one who picks up.
I'm an old ass man, and I forget a lot of shit. Look, I forgot what I said 5 minutes ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I feel you.
Look, we appreciate y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all. Now, Juju, I'm sorry to have to say this.
Uh-oh.
But I think New England's going to get blown out by Seattle, man.
Oh.
It's definitely the revenge event.
Like,
What's
I
the
hope
score?
I hope they win with a pass.
like 30-something to 7.
What's the score? 30. Oh.
Like that kind of blown out.
New England is looking at, by the way, just so you guys know, I looked at this morning, I looked at the injury report, and New England has like 11 starters. So they've already like built up all of the all the interns.
Look, the Texans don't have offense, though. The Texans don't have any kind of offense.
But you did get crushed by Denver's defense.
And if Bo Nix was playing,
scored 10 points.
I think if Bo Nix was playing, the outcome of that game would be a little bit different. When you got,
and I don't want to hear no bullshit about the fucking blizzard either, because for 3 fucking quarters, it was nice and clear and green. So, so the fact that the score didn't get run up on Denver, that is completely on y'all, Juju. I'm sorry, my guy.
No fault to New England.
Y'all got beat up last week by Denver.
Yeah, like no fault to New England. They've beaten the teams they've needed to beat. You know, granted,
they beat one team over 500 before the playoffs out.
Yeah.
What do you mean they beat the teams? You're right. They beat the teams they needed to beat.
No fault of their own. Who's on their schedule?
They won by 3 points against the Jets, the Dolphins, and it's like, come on, man. Like New England has no chance.
Yeah, which is why with Seattle, as long as Sam Darnold doesn't come in.
If Sam Darnold goes down at halftime, it's still a 2-score win.
Who's his backup? He said
Drew Lock.
They had more. Drew Lock? Oh,
yeah.
Drew Lock. He's a little special too.
I have a feeling
there is no hole in Seattle's game right now. Name it. Tell me where it's at, and I'll show you where New England can't do shit about it.
Outside of Sam Darnold, they not
okay. So if you take Sam Darnold, what are they on the 7 years now that he's been playing? Right, this is the 7th season. Sam and them guys from that class. Okay, take the first 6 seasons of Sam Darnold away and talk about just what Seattle has done this year with Sam Darnold. I'll give a fuck. He was the best quarterback in the league this year. All right.
Oh, well,
all right.
Yeah.
He wasn't the MVP because he has a great full team around him. Yes, but Seattle's going to be
my thing. This is the thing with the Seahawks. Like they're
talking about Seattle had the #1 defense.
It's like that. Like Seattle's a Russian team, and that's what they love to do. But New England is like one of the best run stopping defenses. Like this is going to be a Sam Darnold game. He's going to have to do it. Like New England's not going to let them just run the ball. Like they're not.
I don't think Sam Darnold's going to get rattled like that. Look, did you see his? I mean, like, look, I don't know how many Seattle games you've watched this year. This is the 3rd game that I watched a good chunk of, and I watched the whole game last week. But before that, I had watched a lot of he looks good this year, man. He looks poised.
Dude, he looked good in Minnesota. Before,
I don't know, though.
Like, he looked good in Minnesota because McCarthy had the same weapons that Darnold had and couldn't do shit.
Sure.
You can't fix play calling. You can't fix his line is not the same.
What was Minnesota's record last year? Was it 14-2? I can't remember.
15-2, I think. I think they beat
with Sam Darnold. Was it
14-2? One of them two.
And they let him go. Now, he's done phenomenal in Seattle. But again, he's prone to making, Danny Jones type mistakes.
I don't see it happening next week, my dude.
I'm praying it don't.
He's never played a game this big. And like I said, this is gonna if it was just from the quarterback's perspective, I think Drake May is like head and shoulders better than Sam.
Oh, of course. Like that's dude, absolutely not. But again, Drake. Listen, Drake, again, he's had some amazing games against really shitty teams that they barely won those games. So all I'm saying is Drake is amazing, but New England hasn't showed me this year why they really deserve to be where they're at. You know what it reminds me of? The Boston Celtics last year. How they They had this really shitty, not really hard schedule that got them into the playoffs. And then they had just 2 injury, good luck scenarios that got them into the final.
That's a good point, Juju, because Tariq Woolen has shown that he will do some stupid shit. Like, I don't know, getting that flag for taunting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Witherspoon is a beast, but just don't throw it around him. That's simple. I mean, Seattle's defense is going to be like, it's going to be a different test for them, but they have played the best defenses. But I don't know. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close.
Okay.
So what you're saying, Rick, I will say this. Sam Darnold is more battle tested than Drake to this point. So I'm praying that those mistakes that he was prone to making, you know, like with the Jets.
He got it out of the system.
The Panthers.
If Sam Darnold looks like shit next.
If what?
Will happen.
I'm praying it. We'll see.
I'm
praying it's a good game. I know everybody's looking forward to the halftime show.
I say, man. Wait, Rick, what'd you say? I lost you for a second.
I just said I'm looking forward to it. I don't know why people. I don't know that people are really even bitching that much, except for that social media is telling them to. I mean, the halftime show is pretty much garbage most years. Ever since Janet's Titty, it's been garbage.
I'm not gonna lie. I do love the fuck you to the government with having Green Day open up things.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think that's freaking hilarious. I think it's hilarious. You know,
I think so too, Juju. I think it's gonna be a very good game.
Yeah, it is gonna be a good game.
So, and it should. I mean, like, obviously, it's building the Patriots back up to be America's team. So after talking shit about him for the last 10 minutes, let me be nice on this point. For a team that lost theoretically, arguably top 5 coaches of all times, not arguably, probably the best quarterback to have existed yet in the league, to go from a dynasty to nothing to back to being a contender as fast as they have, especially with picking up a coach from a shitty ass team like Tennessee, like they did. You got to give them their props.
You're damn right, Lewis. You know, so because I want to bring something up real quick. So let's go around the room real quick. Seattle, New England. Who wants to go first? Who you got, Rick?
I said go ahead, Mark, but I'll go first.
Whoever.
I got New England, man.
Ooh, you got New England, huh?
I don't know why. I think New England's gonna do this shit.
I'm sticking to my guns. Seattle.
When you put that when you put that on the Hard Rock book, I want to see that screenshot because I want to see you back that up. You think they're gonna cover the spread? Like Because what is it giving Seattle? I haven't looked since like Wednesday. What are they giving Seattle? Like 8 points, right?
Is that what they're giving them? Ooh.
I don't know.
I haven't looked at it since the middle of the week. So I don't know right now. But that
on paper, I guess it should be a blowout, but I don't know, man.
I think that the first half is going to make it look like New England doesn't have a chance. And then in the second half, it's going to get fireworky. And it's going to get close, and Seattle's going to win. They're going to sell it.
All right, so we got 2 Seattle, 1 New England. I know who Juju has.
Bro, before we go, man, Bill Belichick not being our first ballot.
That's where I was going. That's where I was going with that.
It's insane.
It's because of that dude. What's that dude's name?
Which one? Oh, Bill Polian.
Yes.
Yeah.
That guy's had it out for Belichick. I think it's because Belichick has lived a better life than he. And look, I respect his pettiness though. I think it's fucked up.
I was gonna say it's rich old white boy fucking pettiness shit. There's something about it. Like
I think it's fucked up that Belichick.
You know, trading places at the end when they hand each other the dollar. It's like that type of shit. You know?
Like it makes me laugh that the dude's still that petty.
Yeah.
But I think it's fucked up. that Bill's not in there. Because I mean, dude, Bill Belichick has been. How many Super Bowls has New England won?
It's because I don't. With him, there are 7, right? 6 with him, 7 with the 7th was Parcells. So right,
he should have 2 with the Giants.
Yeah, he's got 8. They've been at 9.
So this dude has rings upon rings upon rings.
And they say if it's because of the cheating and the Spygate and Deflategate and all that.
All the teams cheat, though. I'm sorry, bro. New England was just best at getting caught. They all cheat. They talk about it all the time.
Exactly.
And Tom Brady shouldn't be a first ballot Hall of Famer either, because he was a part of that just as much as anybody. And Gronk shouldn't be a first ballot.
With Deflategate, let me point to those who've never played football. If you deflate a football, it makes it easier to catch.
Yeah.
So a deflated ball benefits pretty much everybody.
What it has to do with in this scenario is it's supposed to be within a rated amount. The way that it benefits the quarterback in this case is in the cold weather situations. Blah, 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 fucking blah. It goes back to the point of, right, they all want to get an edge. And this is across the board in competitive sports, period. I mean, like, it's what some sports are based upon, like car racing or whatever, like where it's all based upon like getting right to the limit of what is cheating and what is not, if you will, or what's breaking the rules and what is not, and being the best. And as much as I can talk shit about New England because I'm a Dolphin fan in my division, etc., New England was very good at it for a long time. But they weren't just good at that. They were good at so much more. And I think what we're starting to see more and more of, easy. Like, I'm telling you right now, what it was with New England was they are the last. They are the last of a legitimate like team. Like, it shows in things like what publicly now, things that like Gronk did and Brady did. Things that happened in those meetings and so on and so forth, where like unlike any other team, New England it has always sort of been a team. Like they've gelled together and accepted that team. Where every other team, it's like a bunch of prima donnas and soloists.
But look, even though I'm picking Seattle, Juju, if New England happens to win, I will congratulate the Patriots, but enjoy it because the Giants are coming. And if there has ever been kryptonite for the Patriots, it has been the Giants, and we are coming.
They got them a young quarterback. We got a young quarterback. They're about to start their new dynasty. We're gonna stop it.
Our defense is better by 1,000,000 times. I mean,
I'm excited.
Until your owner gets fucking pulled in front of a grand indictment jury next month.
I mean, look.
Who's the co-owner?
You know what? We're gonna have that serious conversation next week because the things I'm reading, just to give you a gist, these dudes were fingering young girls, like
to give them their worth,
to measure their tightness. You see what I'm? Next week. But
jeez.
But yeah. But don't worry, man. The Giants are coming. Enjoy. Again, if the Patriots happen to win, which I don't think they will, enjoy it because we're coming.
Oh, we're rebuilding too. We'll see you guys in 3 years when we have to rebuild again.
That's dope.
I don't know what that clown you guys hired for a coach.
I agree with Juju. Like, the Pats weren't predicted to do anything this year. To be in the Super Bowl.
No, they weren't.
Fast. It's crazy.
I've only heard one Pats fan, because like the radio show that I listen to, the comedian Ryan Holmes on there, he's a big Pats fan. And at the very beginning of the year, I will vouch for him. He said, we're going to the Super Bowl. He's like, nobody thinks that we are. And he's a gambling man too. He's like, we are going to the Super Bowl. And lo and behold, here they are in the effing Super Bowl.
I hope you bet.
And then to me, the evidence about this year and the New England Patriots will be proven next year after all the defenses have this summer with their tapes. If they look like absolute garbage next year, it's going to be because the defenses weren't ready for what they're doing.
The Mickey Mouse schedule. And don't forget,
schedule. Put them exactly.
Depending on the draft, let's not forget about the Chiefs either. So, we'll see what happens, man. But let's have fun with the Super Bowl. I pray my team wins because I don't need the Patriots to win.
And what do you guys think about, like, okay, I'll accept New England as a superstar, but how do you guys feel about not having like a more scripted looking Super Bowl in terms of teams? Do you think it's gonna be exciting? Do you think it's gonna be lackluster in general? Like,
I mean, look, as long as gambling is in the mix. Yeah.
I think gambling had a lot of play in to do with how just tumultuous this season has been. Completely unpredictable. Congratulations, Marcus, on your second place finish. You did an amazing job.
I think it's gonna be a good game. Now, this is what all these sports leagues want is parity. So nobody could, I mean, honestly say that they saw New England and Seattle playing in the Super Bowl this year.
I think if you enjoy watching football, especially where they're having it in San Francisco, this is going to be a good game of pure football.
It was okay.
Hopefully the refs don't hoe either team.
As much as I hate AI and robots and all that shit, I'm for them taking the jobs of refs in any sport. As far as I'm concerned.
Really?
I think it should be public. I think they should throw it like they do right now, where they put it on the big screen and you hear the audience, like react. And then we all see it on the TV from 45 angles. We should all be able, just like fucking America's Greatest fucking Talent and all them dumb shit, hit the button. Nah, we all think that. What was his name 2 weeks ago when they called that a pick, you know?
That would be an interesting take. Well, we want to thank Matt, Juju, Lewis for participating and chiming in. We appreciate it. We appreciate y'all.
That's true too, Juju.
AI is fast enough to change it. They can make that white line slide just enough to make it look
Tune in next week. Let us know.
Super Bowl show.
Yes, sir. Super Bowl. So I'm trying to think. Oh, we'll be going on before the Super Bowl, huh?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's not bad though, because we do it early enough where all the pregame and stuff hasn't started yet. So
yeah, but I kind of wanted to like discuss the results of it. Maybe we might. Take it easy, Lewis.
Thanks, Lou.
Appreciate you, man.
Juju.
We can always
line.
Thanks again, Matt. So remember to like, subscribe, share, and drop your comments in the comment section. We don't mind revisiting things. But again, thanks again for joining us. I'm Al, joined by my brothers Rick and Marcus. Deuces.
Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money and jewels, the crips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the nines, the average soul. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow.